It is a nice, hot, sunny July afternoon. I am going to do a full vegetable garden tour today. I am going to do a separate video for my herbs. Ooh, do you see what I see on this plant? It's a new pepper growing. That was not there yesterday, I don't think. Somehow I missed it. Gonna do a full garden tour. It's July 6th, and lots of stuff happening in the garden, but I'm just kind of sitting here for a minute, enjoying the peace and quiet. My kids are at Grandma and Grandpa's. I was gonna go do this tour in the morning tomorrow. It's a little bit cooler out. The sunlight's a little bit better, but there's actually a decent chance of some rain showers, and so I feel like I'd rather do a video when it's sunny than when it's cloudy and rainy. So let's see what we got here. Alright, these are strawberries. Got 3 growing. This one doesn't look so hot. He's actually dying. A couple more buds. Buds on that one there. Those are all from, 2 different plants. That is the Fraser Strawberry. This was lettuce, some kind, and it kind of totally died in the last day. So, what the heck are these? Do I have green onions growing in here too? I do not remember putting green onions in a pot, you guys. And then this little guy is just the random little maple. I think it's maple. It's a tree seed my daughter found, and we were like, oh, let's just put it in a pot while it's growing. And then these are peppers. I can't remember which kind of peppers. I'm trying to think. This is my little flower basket. You can see the birds stole like all the stuff around the side, the little straw. But I got some little violas in here. These are really pretty colors. This one's yellow. It's kind of hard to see. Super, super pretty. Oh, one died. Just pluck it. Look at these guys. These are really pretty. And then this is my cherry caramel phlox. I actually have these planted all along on my front flower bed. A whole bunch of seeds, and only a couple of them have come up so far and are flowering. They are gorgeous. And then we have tomatoes. Where are these ones hanging out? Here we go. This one plant has had some blight to it. See that? Not good. So I'm just gonna chuck that. But I got another little one growing there. My potted tomatoes aren't doing as good now as the ones down in the raised bed. And then this is another one. There's quite a few. I guess I'm zoomed in here. I got quite a few on this one growing. There, I got 2. Oops, can't see with the leaves. I got 2 peppers in there. I think these are jalapenos. Or no, wait, you guys, these are my cubanelles. So I will share a picture. I had one cubanelle that was ready the other day, and we picked it and we grilled it for 4th of July. Some cheese stuffed in it, and it was amazing. And I'm really excited to see 2 more of these growing. They're really, really tasty. And then my little Chicago fig tree. I don't know if you can see the stick in there. It ain't growing. And then this is just another pepper plant. There's one growing in here. This might be jalapenos. Can you see in there? It's hard to see on my end through the leaves. There we go. This is the blueberry, Jersey blueberry. She's doing real well, growing. Let's take a look at these peppers. There's one started right there. Oh, there's two started. There's three started in there. Yay. The peppers seem to be taking forever to start growing. This one has a ton of little buds and stuff on her. I'm waiting for an actual pepper. This is the Mardi Gras purple pepper plant that I'm very excited about, but it ain't growing peppers yet. And then these guys are, so this says sweet cherry husky. Oh no, it's peppers. So I have sweet husky cherry tomatoes, and I have sweet cherry peppers. Sweet. Okay. And I have 3 of these in here, you guys, and I have one here. And one right here. And then these guys in here are jalapenos. And there's one growing there. Peppers are probably one of my favorite things to grow in my garden. And then this is the mini eggplants, y'all, that I planted because they weren't growing down in the garden bed. So I planted 3 in here. I'm not sure what these other 2 ones that are growing in there now. Look, there's 3 other things growing. Well, it is what it is. But I'm excited to have some eggplants. I hope they grow. And then this is a roma. Got bugs buzzing around my head. I don't see any tomatoes on this one yet. And then this guy is my grape tomato. And he's got quite a few growing on her. Back here I have another tomato, doing good. Let's go on back to the garden. Okay, so here we have peppers. This one, oh, now she looks like she's dying again. This guy completely died and then grew back up. And now it looks like it's dying again. I have some rainbow bell pepper plants, a couple of them in here. They're hanging on. Has this one got any peppers yet? I'm looking. Some of these, the weather here, I tell you, we just have not had, we haven't had consistently good weather here in Zone 5A in Iowa for gardening. It's either too hot or too cold or too rainy and just nothing nice and consistent. So, my goodness, what the heck started eating these guys? So right here and here are mini pumpkins. Oh, you can see one in there. You see it? Mini pumpkins. And I think there's one growing down here. Yeah, there is. You can see him down there. So I got mini pumpkins. Still need to figure out, I think that mysterious plant, y'all, was a tree seed that birds deposited. There's one right here too. And I think that's a pepper plant growing back there, but I don't remember what kind of pepper seed got planted back there. So this one is the Nikita sweet orange cream colored pepper, and I really want this to grow peppers. I'm just waiting, but it hasn't been growing peppers yet. So we have celery. As you can see in here, we got some nice celery. One's growing really well. The others are kind of getting there. And then y'all remember I had butternut squash and then eggplants. And the eggplants definitely didn't grow, so I came back and put mini eggplants back there, seeds. And now the butternut squash are growing. And so that's these 2. And then this one I think is eggplant, possibly. And then back in here is green beans. A whole bunch of green beans. Plants growing back there. And then my zucchini, which these are some of the biggest zucchini leaves I think I've ever seen on my plants. They're ginormous. I've had to come out here and hack because that kept coming over the celery, the butternut squash, and then against the green beans. And even though I had, because zucchini is pretty resilient. Oh my gosh, where the heck did that come from? You guys, look at this. Whoa. That one snuck in there. Holy smokes. Let me just, oh, I might have to grab my gardening shears. 1 second. Oh, there we go. Oh, I broke this stem off. Look at that. Sneaky zucchini, man, they grow. Wonderful, though. I love zucchini. Wow. But let me poke in here. So I have this funky one growing. He's big and fat and molding at the end. And I have a couple other decent ones growing in there. I'm gonna get out here and start eating zucchinis. So over here in this corner was a plant that I thought was zucchini. It wasn't. It was mini pumpkins. And I pulled it out thinking it was zucchini because I had plenty of zucchini going on. Because it was covering up the green beans. But you can see there's all sorts of little happening with the green beans. There's good stuff going on in there. Pretty excited for those. So mini pumpkins. I pulled it out. This was like a day and a half ago. Because I pulled it out on accident. You can see the mini pumpkins. So I put it in my flower bed thinking that if it does survive, it can keep growing along the edge here. But the leaves are done. So, but see, there's still like a new growth. So it may grow some, ouch, it sapped me. Some new leaves. And survive. I don't know, we'll find out. Extra water happening here. I'll come back and do cut flowers here in a minute. Look how big the sunflowers are. They're getting huge. A couple of them. Ooh, did that one start to open up? Neighbor's a construction person and he's doing all sorts of stuff. This one's about to bloom. Okay, let's come back to this raised bed. Okay, so there's all my lettuces. We're trying to slowly eat up, but it's growing crazier than anything. Sweet turnips, I got all those picked, most of them. Snap peas. Some of the snap peas are done, and some of them are still growing. So we definitely still have snap peas. I need to get those off of there. We have green onions throughout this bed. A couple of them about ready. And fresh green beans, or green onions and radishes growing here. I need to pull this guy too because he's done. Cucumbers. We're a little bit slow to start, but I do have a cucumber growing in there that might be ready in another week or two. Are there any others hiding in here? Lots of flower blossoms, so that's really good. But they are like really low to the ground. This is the tomato pepper bed. So this on the outside, y'all, is the watermelons. See how I have it trailing around there outside? This one has grown super fast. It was like teeny tiny just yesterday. He's growing really fast. There's a couple others on here. I don't know where they went. And there's a couple of pepper plants here and here. Oh, look, you guys. Can you see the stick? Remember I came back in like 2 weeks ago, planted a couple new pepper seeds. Now it's growing. So this is a bell pepper. I think it's a sweet candy apple. They're red and green. Got one growing in there nicely. Are there any others? Not yet that I can see. And another pepper plant. The white stuff that you see on my plants, you guys, is diatomaceous earth, which helps keep bugs and pests off. I've got strawberry marigolds. Kind of hard to see in the lighting. Let's see if I can get in there. It's not too much better. So a couple of pepper plants. So this is the sweet banana pepper. No peppers yet, but she is growing. And again, that's one of my favorite ones. Thought she was done for, and she came back. Another pepper plant. Another pepper plant. I have so many variety peppers in here, y'all. This is my basil. Can you guys see the basil? She has gone crazy. She's actually like about to seed up here. Way too much basil, y'all. But it's okay. It's fun to grow. These are the sweet husky cherry tomato plants. There's one growing right there. They're just kind of getting started on this. Oh, there's quite a few in there. It's kind of hard to see. My tomato plants are going crazy. And I feel like I've been coming out here every week and hacking them back. It's not enough. Okay, so this one right here is the slim long red pepper plant. Again, I thought it was gonna not make it, and it's growing. So that's exciting. And then these are jalapenos. Well, they're all jalapeno plants, but there's no jalapenos growing on them yet. And then this one, I don't think is jalapeno. I can't remember what that one is. Oh, maybe it is. There's a couple plants in there. So this was the herbs. Oh, where'd the little purple blossoms go? Oh, there's one. Pretty chives. These are really long. Really like it though. It smells amazing. Okay, I have a sage growing in here. There were herbs growing in here, and then they just stopped growing, so it's all good. And I don't think you can, maybe you can see it right here. Rosemary. There was mint and some other stuff planted in here, but it just stopped growing, so it's okay. Look at this tomato jungle. You remember how I said I'd just come out here and pull a couple tomato plants back out? That didn't happen. And I have a ginormous amount of tomatoes that are growing. That one's been nibbled at, apparently. But you can see there's all sorts of tomatoes growing in here. All over, different kinds. It's going to be fun trying to get these out of here because it's crazy jungle. There's more basil. Another strawberry marigold. And bee, it literally. So I had a bee just land on me. Took a little break. Yeah, I have tomatoes all over in these. I told my husband it's about time for his yearly summer tomato diet. Yeah, looks pretty healthy though. Look at them all. Very happy with this one. Again, this is the bed that I had the tarp over to protect from the heat and the drought that we had mid-May through all of June pretty much. Oh, the bee will not leave me alone. Okay, let's take a look at cut flowers.